Leaked memo shows Gbajabiamila released 3 billion naira COVID fund to Betta. Oh boy. 3 billion naira to Betta for COVID-19. Can you imagine? So meaning that that money should have been part of the COVID-19 palliative to, cushion the effect of the pandemic on the living of people. Okay? And I tell you, that palliative, not up to 10% of Nigerians got that palliative. So many people suffered on their own. Can you imagine? I'm sure a lot will be revealed along the line, and Betta now we know that the beauty has some dirty things under. 1 week after her suspension, a leaked memo indicated that the president approved the release of 3 billion naira for which Edu is being investigated, among other allegations. Chief of Staff Femi Gbajabiamila, a leaked memo allegedly emanating from the office of the Chief of Staff Femi Gbajabiamila, indicated that the president released 3 billion naira to Edu for the verification of the National Social Register. Okay. So the memo showed that the president directed Gbajabiamila to approve the release of the fund on September 14, 2023. So the social register compiled during the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari was created for cash transfers and other social investment programs. However, the alleged misappropriation of the fund has been one of the controversies and allegations of financial wrongdoings against Edu and her ministry, as 9 companies allegedly secured contract from the fund. Subsequently, Tinubu suspended the minister over an alleged 585 million naira scandal in her ministry and ordered the EFCC to conduct a thorough investigation into all aspects of the financial transactions involving the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, as well as one or more agencies thereunder, especially the NSIP, the National Insurance, what they call it, NSIP, National Social Insurance Fund. Okay, National Social and Investment Program Agency, NSIPA. However, 1 week after her suspension, a leaked memo, which has now gone viral, indicated the president approved the release of 3 billion naira for which the suspended minister is being investigated, among other allegations. So the memo signed by Gbajabiamila reads, President has approved the expenditure of 3 billion naira only from the COVID-19 Palliative Fund for verification of the National Social Register. Please accept the assurance of my highest regards. That is the memo from Gbajabiamila. However, there has been an insinuation that the president was not aware of the release of the 3 billion naira fund, with sources in the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs saying Gbajabiamila has no business approving the release of funds to anyone. Of course, Gbajabiamila does not have any business. He is just a chief of staff to the president. He is not a minister. He is not holding any portfolio for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He is a personal assistant to the president. So what right has he to approve and disburse fund? That is a big question to answer. Yeah. Meanwhile, Bayo Onanuga, to confirm the veracity of this claim, this writer called and sent a message to the president's spokesperson, Ajurin Gelale, but he did not respond to the message. Okay. Meanwhile, Bayo Onanuga, the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, has called for restraint on the matter, saying the FCC is already doing something about the memo that allegedly emanated from the office of the chief of staff. Now, in an interview with the Punch, Onanuga said the president had directed the EFCC to investigate the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, and all these matters are under investigation already. I am sure that the president had seen that memo from the office of the chief of staff, and they are doing something about these findings. He urged Nigerians to be patient, adding that when the EFCC finalizes its finding, the president will act on the result of the investigation. Can you imagine? So what is happening now is that the president approved the release of the fund, but the question is, was the fund released? Of course, it was released. But again, saying Gbajabiamila should approve or should release the fund is where I have concern, because what that fund is supposed to go from the executive or from Office of the Accountant of the Federation straight to the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs account. And so Gbajabiamila has no business along that line at all, except if there is something that is fishing behind it. Oh boy. So this is exactly what they're doing. Now that video or that leaked memo has gone viral, and now it's part of the matter that Betta is being investigated on right now. I pity Betta. It's not going to be easy with her, I'm telling you the truth. This is terribly, terribly very bad. How can people just be playing with public fund the way they like, hoping to get away with it? All right, so we've got a few comments, just about 3 comments here. And somebody saying, President might approve the release of the money for the betterment of vulnerable Nigerians, but how did the money get into a private account, which is against financial instructions? Can you please explain this? Nigerians are waiting. She should explain it. Nigerians are waiting. President might have approved this money, but that is it. So the money should be thoroughly investigated in order to champion our better democratic government. All these are kangaroo investigations, because Betta is a very dear person to the president, to Gbajabiamila, and to Tunjojo. So all the key people in power at Aso Rock, in the heart of the President Tinubu's cabal, they are behind Betta. So I don't know how Betta can be indicted. No matter how the result comes out to be, they will find a way to give her a soft landing. Just like the so-called what is his name? The man that is investigating the CBN and the former CBN governor Emefiele. Okay, the same person came out to say that Buhari did not know about or did not give approval for the changing of the naira note. That it was Tunde Sabiu, the someone that is just a PA to Buhari, gave the approval. I wonder how that could have happened, and I wonder how, as experienced, learned, and exposed as a Emefiele, he went and took that order from Tunde Sabiu. But Nigerians know that the guy that is doing the investigation is just trying to find a way to shield Buhari from all the wahala. So what am I trying to say? The same way this Betta is going to go, at the end of the day, they will twist that report in a manner that will give Betta soft landing, because Betta is their person. So, and somebody say, heard she is his mistress. Abi, do you have a record? I know people are already saying that Betta is Gbaja's mistress, but that is just how do I put that? Unverified. So you can't bring that into the mainstream news. Okay, if not, that will amount to something else. The thing here is that Betta should be able to give account of this money, and she would explain her actions satisfactorily if she must be left alone. Okay, so thank you for listening. Let's have a comment. The information here is that President Tinubu released 3 billion naira COVID-19 palliative fund to Betta through Gbajabiamila. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment.